Have you ever had feelings towards a friend, but worried about how it will affect your friendship if you confess? Hi. Hello. And welcome to Talks with Moshiki, where I invite a special guest to my podcast and talk about life. Hi, I'm Moshiki. And joining me today will be my dear friend, Star.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me. I'm so excited to join you in this episode.
I am so glad to have you here and to discuss what we're going to be discussing today, which is pros and cons of dating a friend. We will be discussing the topic based off experiences, hypothetical situations, and personal opinions and preferences. Having to open up to new people can be a little difficult for some of us. But maybe dating someone familiar to us could make the whole thing, like getting to know each other process, way easier. Like, for example, dating someone you're acquainted with means you already know a few things about them, but it could also be awkward crossing the line from friends to lovers. So, Star, what are some pros and cons of dating a friend you can think of?
That's a good question. I feel like for me, a pro of dating a friend could be that you could already feel comfortable with each other, which is a really big plus because you don't have to go through that awkward process of like, oh my God, what if they see this side of me and they don't like me anymore? Basically, like, they already know some parts of you, and I feel like it would be a little easier. um and a con, I feel like let me see, the dynamic might change in your friendship. Like, it might be a little awkward if it doesn't work out, or you know like, it could be really, really, like, either good or bad. I said a lot of like. I'm so sorry.
It's fine, it's fine.
What are your pros and cons?
Oh, my pros and cons. Well, the history you have between a friend and, you and the other person. You don't have to be awkward around them. You know the person very well to be comfortable around them. And my con would be, I think if anything were to happen in the relationship to cause like a breakup, I would just, the thought of just knowing, like, well, what's gonna happen now? I mean, are we gonna be friends? Because it's gonna be very awkward. Because you dated that person, and knowing them, you're gonna be friends with them, and knowing what happened and what caused that breakup. It's gonna be awkward. Yeah, it would just be awkward. Also, another con would be that like the friendship of a group, or I don't know, maybe we're too similar.
Oh, that's a good one actually.
I wouldn't want to date another me. I don't know. It'd be annoying. It'd be annoying.
Also, wait, so yeah, like you wouldn't be able to share like new experiences with them. You're not going to learn new things from your partner because you both like this. If you're too similar, that
Yes.
is. So that's actually a good reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any like personal experiences on this topic you can share with us?
Oh, so um me personally, I prefer to date people I don't previously know. I don't know. I feel like it's more comfortable for me. For some reason, I don't know. I just feel like it feels kind of awkward dating someone who you were friends with, especially if you've been friends for a really long time. That's me personally. I think I've seen so many relationships that are amazing. Like,
Mm.
for example, my brother and his girlfriend, they used to be best friends, and they have an amazing relationship. They've been together for a very long time. So, yeah, but me personally, I'd rather get to know someone new. I like getting to know new people, you know.
Mm.
And for me, friends are very important, and I wouldn't want to lose a friend because of a failed relationship attempt. So, I feel like that's just my worry. But yeah. Um I think I've only liked a friend like twice in my life.
Twice only?
Probably like 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I normally don't go for people I already know.
Well, me personally, I would rather date someone that I know, because if I try to date a stranger and later on getting to know them, they tell me, or like I find out, oh, this guy's a serial killer. Oh, okay. Or this guy is a relative of mine and I'm just finding that out after 5 months I've been to with him or with her. It's like, no, I can't. Like the scenarios in my head, I've thought about this so much. And it just I it's just crazy. I That's why I would rather have a relationship with someone I know, because I know them. I know that they're not my siblings. I know that they're not a serial killer because I know them. It's just insane. So yeah, that's why personally me, I would rather date someone that I know. Yeah, so yeah. It's for me it's better because I know the person. I don't have to be awkward. I don't It's not going to be awkward for me to like be around them, talk to them, because I know the person. And yeah,
Okay, so we have both perspectives here.
we have both perspectives here.
I like that. I like that. Honestly, your reasoning is really good, but me personally, I'm just scared. But honestly, I feel like if you like a friend, you should go for it.
Mm.
Honestly, just go for it. If the friendship is ruined, then I guess they weren't a great friend after
They
all.
weren't a great friend after all. What do you think our listeners should do in this situation?
Well, honestly, I feel like that's completely up to them. Like, that is a personal matter that they can decide on. Only them. Like, yeah. You know, like, me personally, I'd go for it, honestly, but that's up to each and every one of you to decide on your own.
We
We.
we are not stating these as facts, and you are free to have your own thoughts and opinions on this. I would also like to thank our special guest, Star, for joining us today and sharing her thoughts with us. Thank you, Star, for being here.
Oh my God, thank you for having me. I'm so honored that, you invited me to this very special episode.
So thank you for listening to you guys. Thank you for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did and as much as Star. And if you did, it would be greatly appreciated if you left a nice review. If you like this and would like to hear more of me talking about different topics and situations in life, go ahead and give Talk with Moshiki a follow. You know? Just hit that little follow button right there. Um, that's it for today. I will see you in the next episode where I will be talking about the college life and my experiences in college with a very special guest. We'll be sharing juicy stories and tips on how to get through college and more. Thank you again for joining me in this episode, Star. I hope you all have a beautiful day or night. Remember, you can find me on Instagram and you can listen to me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. So, yeah, Mushiki out. Bye.
Bye.